Hello from Nibiru, Ireland, 2019, February the 10th. And today I'm going to show everybody how I link up the dots. Firstly, hello to Jeff P in the USA and to all the other guys and girls that were listening last night. Thanks very much. And I was up till 4 AM this morning. So I'm going to put this little video together to show everybody what I've managed to join up. Firstly, this is belonging to the USS HAARP, the Navy, yeah? You'll see these balls scattered around the world, all interconnected to HAARP, H-A-A-R-P. I'm sure you know what that is. So the combination of earthquakes that we had on the 5th of February 2019, 5 days later we actually had storms that took place in Ireland, hurricanes. Now, if we could tie in the hurricanes to man-made events that's being created around the world, that not all the earthquakes that you're hearing about on the news every day are Mother Nature. Now, firstly, I'd like to thank everybody for getting in touch. All the people that got to see the video yesterday. Anybody that can't see the video, well, I don't know what to say. But what we can tell you is, yeah, that when you go in and check out where the earthquakes happen, and then you hit the map and it takes you into these different locations, you can see that they're not always on the tectonic plates, okay? That a lot of the earthquakes are happening beside drilling points that are just scattered either in the middle of the city or on the outskirts of the city or in the mountains. But do a little bit of homework and you can see that they've got facilities close by where they're drilling and they're not near tectonic plates. Anyway, wherever's happening, everything is integrated. Okay, we're getting these hurricanes constantly coming across the Atlantic. As I told everybody yesterday, they're not coming from the other direction. Let's say this sets off a boom and that creates earthquakes and everything else. Is a little bit far-fetched? No, it's not far-fetched at all, considering that ship is fitted with the latest arms, military equipment to protect it, because it's probably the most important ship out in the seas. But of course, everybody knew that. Now, I wanted to show everybody about the Oklahoma earthquakes, all the little green ones that take place there in the middle of America. Yeah, like all the other little green ones, green dots that you're looking at, okay? All drilling pumps, all drilling facilities. None of them are near tectonic plates. The ones that I zoomed in on, you can do the same thing as well. You can go into Google Earth, go into Google Earth, thanks Google for giving us this. And then you can zoom right in to see all the drilling points that take place around that particular part of the city. Or should I say, on the outskirts of the city, because they don't want you to see what's going on. Because that's a conspiracy. But everything is Mother Nature. And that's what today's video is all about. The deception about either what's coming in or what's taking place on the planet today. Remember, ladies and gents, you have to go in to study up all about this particular ship. And believe it or not, that ship is just off the coast of Alaska at the moment. But you knew that? Yes, and believe it or not, watch all the little earthquakes that happen right beside Alaska every day at the moment. Yeah, every day. So, is it far-fetched to tie it all in together with what we see from America? No. As I said, the professors are coming out and telling everybody. The scientists are coming out and telling everybody. So are they all full of shit? There we go, San Francisco. Please, 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 God, one day we'll see a nice big red circle instead of the little green ones around Silicon Valley. A nice big 7.7. Yeah. To rattle everybody. And there'll be no more high-tech industry. There'll be no more doing these videos, and things will probably go back to normality in the meantime. So, look everybody, thanks to Revelation Files for getting in touch. Also thanks to DJ Adagio for all the messages. And Be Free, thanks. Craig Burns, also much appreciated. Prepping for Planet X and Comet Nibiru, thanks for the messages. Also to Ionatan, that sent me a message about the WSACS, the wet surface air coolers, and NextRad that I put into this video. Very good. Thanks for that information, and I've been studying it last night, so I'll probably do something more about it during the week. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the video today. We'll probably do it for 15 minutes. Thanks to everybody for getting in touch. Kimberly, 35, much appreciated. I think I got a message from the same person to say that I was a little bit irritating. I know I'm irritating. Listen, my school teachers used to tell me, mother and father, at the school meetings, in the 1980s, that I was irritating. And I'm irritating today because social media giants need to get a slap where it hurts, because someone has to give them a slap. They can't be in full control 24/7. Yes, that's right. The filmmaker needs to take control and needs to remind YT, and the powers to be, and FB, and tweet, and all the other platforms out there that we don't like being controlled. And remember, next Wednesday, 9 PM GMT, I'm going to have a go at being live. If there's anyone watching, I don't care. I just want to try and put this little thing together and try it and see what happens. Look, we could be on for a half an hour, we could be on for 5 minutes. There could be nobody listening. There could be 100 people listening. As I said, I've been in touch with Jeff P last night in the USA, and remember, there was 100 people live, exactly 100, not 101, 100 people live last night out of the multi thousands and thousands of subscribers that Jeff has. So unfortunately, Jeff is being censored big time as well. Why? Why are we all being censored about something, Planet X, that doesn't exist? Remember, it doesn't exist. So why are we being censored? Well, in the meantime, we'll forget about Planet X for the time being, and we'll deal with what's going on underneath your feet. If you're living in America or right around the world, we're going to show everybody, like Dutch Synths, that shows everybody the volcanoes and the earthquakes and ties it all in. It's simple to do. Everybody can do it. The more people that do it, the more people wake up. We're like a little early warning system. So well done to everybody out there for putting videos together and putting them up and taking the time out. As I said, I never got into this to make money from it. It's more just to show people stuff that I don't see anywhere else. As I said, the combination of earthquakes that happen across the North America in the last week, that they're not always created by Mother Nature. And you can see how they come across the Pacific, across the Ring of Fire, the constant amount of earthquakes on a daily basis. But you won't hear about them because they're not strong enough, a lot of them. So what I do is, today I just want to show everybody, this is the amount of earthquakes in the last 7 days. Every one of them little circles is an earthquake over the last 7 days. Not a month. And I think personally that this little machine that's up beside Alaska, that's floating across the river there, that is the issue. That's the issue. EMPs exist, by the way, in case you didn't know. Now watch closely as I show you the storm, the way it comes across from them points in Mexico, and South America and Peru, exactly where all the little earthquakes went bang. And there's a couple of volcanoes over there as well that you need to watch. So each one of these goes bang. There's like some sort of a domino effect, if that makes sense. And next of all, there's a massive storm that nobody can, all of a sudden it's a storm or 100-mile-an-hour winds. Where did that come from? Do you understand? These are being created, whether it's something passing by the earth or it's just man-made. The weather forecast system in New York as well, you have to follow this. Follow it. At the end of the day, watch where it stops, watch where it starts. And you can see the purple is exactly the beast from the east. Man-made weather. Man-made weather. I'm going past the fact that this could be a conspiracy, because it's not a conspiracy. It's reality. Weather systems. I told everybody yesterday in yesterday's video that go in and read up from Harvard. So if they're full of crap and they don't know what they're talking about, Why don't you ring up Harvard and tell the main guy that runs it to shut the place down? Shut down Harvard University and tell all the kids, all the students that are studying there, they don't know what they're studying because they're backwards. Okay? So the people in Harvard are full of shit. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay? Don't know what they're talking about. All the scientists there haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. Here we go, all from America. Look at me going forward in time. See? The blanket of grey cloud that we have coming from America. Not coming from the Atlantic Ocean, mind you. Now it's coming from America, just off the coast of New York. And right down around where? That's it, the Gulf of Mexico, ladies and gents. Always the same way. There we go, look. There's your HAARP weather. There's your HAARP weather. And by the way, HAARP does exist, ladies and gents, okay? Now, if you believe in HAARP, well then maybe you might start believing in Planet X, Nibiru, yeah? Okay, that unless we aren't flying through space, that there's a good possibility that we could, at some stage, see something that we might regret, okay? But it's up to you to be open-minded, okay? Be open-minded, right? And to show everybody that when you go in, read up all about HAARP, you can see that everything is tied in with the US military. Everywhere you look, it's the US military. It's the US military all the time. Okay, don't mind the word conspiracy. Don't mind that. Because they put the word conspiracy over it to shut you up. To shut you up. Okay? Like the people in White Sea try to shut you up when you come out and say something about it. Okay? No, ladies and gents. Good old America. Good old America. That's it. It could only happen in America, couldn't it? That's right. Good old Americans. All them top professors. Right? There's the earthquake that happened on the 5th. Okay? Then there's a combination of domino effects. Okay? Oh yeah, by the way, say nothing about religion. There you go, ladies and gents. There's your weather system now. And as I said, go in and study all about it. Go in and study all about HAARP. Okay? Weather modifications. Yeah? The sun simulator that's put up in front of the sun. Okay? HAARP that causes the earthquakes and the tsunamis. Okay? Right around the world. That wipes out millions of people. Millions of people. Okay? Millions of people. Right? You need to wake up, everybody. Okay? To realise that United States of America, okay, United States of America, right, are behind the majority of all this HAARP issues, earthquakes, people dying left, right and centre, depopulation, Agenda 21, famine, okay. I added all this in. What happens when you add all this up? Add it all up, okay. We're coming to the end of the video today, much appreciated. What happens when you put all this together? 5G, plus earthquakes, plus tsunamis, plus famine, plus man-made obstacles, and what do we get? What do we get? What created all this? Two things. One, the USA. That's not even mentioned in the Bible, by the way. Yeah? And the powers to be. The powers to be. Ladies and gents, enjoy your Sunday. See ya.